I think I'm a bit overdressed for delivering this kind of news. Maybe I should change. Just for now, because I just have to change the look, right? I'm wearing the Toth Dragoon look. Probably not the best look for delivering, like, really sad news. The problem is I can't change my face paint right now. I'd have to go somewhere to change that. That's one thing I hope, like, if they do make a third game, that face paint is just changeable from the menu. I'm gonna put that on visually. But, like, yeah, this... I feel awkward about, like, going back with this face paint. Hold on. I'm going to, I'm just gonna go somewhere else to change this. I just have to find somewhere. Also, hello, what's this? Random new quest, like, right there. Isn't there, like, a place right over here? Or is this not what I'm thinking it is? No, there is. Yeah, there's a dyer over here. And a painter. There we go. So we're gonna go and change this real quick, just because I feel very awkward. It's like, I'm fine with having face paint in most of the cutscenes, but this is like a cutscene I just don't want that on for. Plus...
Why would the wound give less water?
Oh, okay, there's something happening here.
These rations barely get us through the day, Commander.
I don't care about you right now.
Our children are thirsty.
Shit.
Doesn't Command have reserves?
This is just the dyer, right?
Exactly.
Why do you have new dyes for something? All these look like what we normally had. Weird.
That's a nice
I'll bet they're keeping the water for themselves.
Where is the... Is it up here? God, it's always hard to get around some of these places. Well, I mean, it's not hard to get around, it's just, hard to find where you're trying to go.
Not a happy place.
Welcome,
Let none doubt the strength of the Outlanders.
It says it's, like, right over this way.
Walk with strength.
Right over here? Are you it? Yeah, you're it.
Good day, champion.
And it says you have, like, new face paints, too. I don't remember getting any new ones. Okay, so I like... There's been a number of, like, ideas I've had, like, as to, like, what would go on here. Like, we could just go no face paint, obviously. We could do the Pride one, since it is Pride Month when I'm recording this. But I don't think we've done much of any Karja stuff. So maybe we'll, like, do something like that. I don't want to do noble. That's, like, a bit much. Like, what would be something a little lighter, a little more... That still highlights things a bit. Trader might not be bad. I like the way that Scholar, like, highlights the eyes, though. Let's go with that. And then while we're at it, like, I did check out the paint, or the dye, but where's the... You're down here, right?
Are you showing off?
You saved the colony.
Shit, you're not down here, are you? Crap! It's just the dyer that's down here. I don't think there's gonna be any new outfits, but I want to check. And maybe check if there's, like, any, like, new... Well, I already kind of checked the dyes. Wait, where's the...
Strike true as the 10.
Where the fuck? Oh, okay, hold on.
May honor guide you.
No, you're right here. Wow. I'm blind. I mean, there's some outfits I haven't gotten, but they're basically just, like, copies of other outfits, honestly. You probably have some new weaves and stuff.
I only stock the finest.
Osram Forster would not be bad to, like, wear at this moment. Sobek's raiment might be, like, the most fitting in terms of just generally, basic. Yeah, let's do that.
Come back and see.
I'll switch it, like, when we actually go to do something after this, but I think that's good for now, just for delivering this news and everything. So let's go back here. We have plenty of fast travel packs. We're not worried about that at the moment. Okay, so now let us do this. I think this is just the best, like, kind of look to have. Also, real quick, I want to get a better look at this face paint. Okay. Yeah, I like the way it highlights the eyes, but it's not, like, too distracting or whatnot. It's very simple. But it highlights the eyes nicely, nonetheless, which is kind of what I was going for there. Something simple, but still, you know, elegant looking. And we have a full cutscene for this, because of course we do.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can I get one damn minute?
Okay, so
to
they
mourn
do
my
know.
friend?
They do
Regala
already
is going
know.
to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
I thought we were going to have to tell them.
Like that. So,
Yeah, I just felt like this was the most respectful outfit to wear during this. Definitely better to, like, change the face paint.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
Right.
One of them?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
Okay.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift.
Yeah.
There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
That would be helpful.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
That's fair. That's understandable.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
We absolutely, like, respect his
The rest
need
of
to
you?
do this.
Whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades,
I am fully on
resupplies,
board with that.
get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Sorry if
Just tell me
it's
one.
annoying for me to take all of this. It's
Am I
just,
gonna get to smash up?
I
a
want to
bunch
share
of
this with my
Zenith
sister.
bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Considering she's the one who kind of put me onto these games.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Yeah. There's definitely been some more stuff added to this main area here. I wanted to check the one chest that is normally around here, because sometimes it's restocked. Yeah, here we go. Gold ingots, coils, weaves, a few added things. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So we could talk to everyone, it looks like. Let's start with Aaron.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah.
So am I.
Okay, we have a bunch of stuff to talk about here.
Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love.
No, definitely not.
I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has connection with that.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
Damn.
How'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Catalo.
That's
Yeah,
your
maybe
first
that
mistake.
wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked.
That was your second
It
mistake.
really is.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone.
Beta's still alive, though. We
I
can still
almost
save
lost it when I
her.
realized my sister had been taken by Derval back in the Sundom.
Yeah, we
getting
know.
her back.
We know.
That's all that matters.
Understood.
Okay.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Catalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself.
He will.
Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
I mean, that's all we can really ask for at this point. Okay, so she's still over there. But we don't really want to go towards her just yet. I want to see if there's anyone else to talk to. This is just... Yeah, this is just your room. Did we get anything else for this? No. We don't have the stuff to get these overrides. You need very specific materials. And we just don't have those. Okay, so this is kind of leading me in two different directions here. By the way, we have 4 points. Should we spend this real quick? What do we have? We've got all the main stuff on this. We can add in melee might. There's a few things we don't have in Hunter. Spread Blast might not be too bad. Heavy weapon. I don't use heavy weapons a lot. We don't have enough for knockdown shot at the moment. That could be good, though. Maybe we'll save up for that. What do we have in Notebook here? We have some character bios for Tilda, Gerard, and Eric. Like the size differential there. It's like small, a little taller, massive. It's just really funny. I definitely feel like we're kind of getting into the final part of the main story here. That wasn't what I was trying to do, though. So that's the exit. Talk to Zoe. So Zoe's that way. Then wait. Oh. This is... I was thinking this was Zoe over here. No, this is, Alva. I was actually looking for Alva.
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini.
Yeah.
Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
Yeah.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. For helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Okay.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind.
Yeah, clearly.
I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest.
Makes sense,
but
yeah.
I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time.
I mean, Zoe loved him, and Erend was
about
good
you?
friends with him. They were, like, really
Will
good
time
friends
heal
at this
your
point.
wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most.
I mean, that's
If
just
I were
Kotallo.
Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm.
Okay.
I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see one in action.
They were a thing.
Technology like that would be treasured back home.
Sure.
Think of what
I mean,
it could do for
absolutely.
injured workers or soldiers.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes.
I mean, probably.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yeah.
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth.
Okay.
An entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum.
You know, fair enough.
There's much they've misinterpreted. Not unlike the Quen.
I mean,
But
yeah,
still,
of course.
There's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
Yeah.
And deadly.
And deadly.
Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Right.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek.
Right.
Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her.
Not completely.
Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
That's fair. That's entirely fair. That's not darkened, so that's new.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors.
Okay.
The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world.
Yeah.
The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes.
Yeah.
So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical.
Not all of them. A lot of them, but not all of them.
In the end, it's not that simple.
Correct.
The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged and faded on stained parchment.
Yeah.
I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
Probably not.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less.
Hell yeah, Alva.
For that, I thank you, Aloy.
Okay.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
Okay. So I think that's all we got to do here. Like, there's no one else to talk to except for Zoe, and that's just progress. So, we got something. Utari Protector? Did we not have that? Huh. Okay. Survivability, low health regen, low health defense, potion for... Okay. I don't think that's something I would wear. So now we just got to determine what we are going to wear. In terms of, like, visuals, of course. Because we're not going to wear Sobek's raiment out. That was just for, like, this entire situation here. We got to get geared up. You know, we're about to go to battle. Going back to Tanakh stuff would make sense. But I've been wearing a lot of Tanakh stuff, like, this entire time. Like, between the Dragoon, the Recon, the Vanquisher, whatever, Skirmisher, Marauder, Marshal. It's like, I kind of want to wear something different. I feel like the Carja Shadow could be cool. Because normally I wouldn't wear this outfit, but this is, like, kind of like a cool, like, battle outfit, I guess. Trying to think of what else would be like an idea. The Carja Blazon is always a good choice. Though I would probably want to change the color. Carja Trader's not too bad. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, though, considering, like, what it is. Yeah, I don't think we've worn the Vindicator. Like, just visually like this. Or if we did, it was for, like, a very short amount of time. So maybe we'll go with this. This is still a Tanakh one, so it still represents, like, the battle. But it's different than what we've worn. As for face paint, I think we'll just stick with what we've got for now. Now, before we get into this, I know there's multiple side quests. We have to wait for the until after we've completed Wings of the Ten, which is what we're doing now. Like, The Way Home and stuff like that. First to Fly. It's like, so I know that we're going to have time to do more stuff after. This isn't like the end of the thing or anything. This is just the next big quest. I don't think I normally... No, I come out this way. I just don't think I've been over here. Because I definitely don't recognize all of this.
Over here, Aloy.
Yeah, I'm here.
We would come out here to tend to the garden.
I didn't even know this garden existed.
Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here.
Ah, okay, gotcha. You made this his grave.
Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
Yeah, absolutely.
He would have liked that.
Yeah, he absolutely would have.
He often spoke of his sister.
Yes.
Vala.
Yes, we remember Vala.
He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear.
Right.
Their mother called it useless, but...
That sounds about right.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy.
Aloy didn't even get to know her for
but I
too
tracked down
long.
the flower. Gathered its seeds.
And put it in the pouch, yeah.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises.
You know, I didn't cry for his death, but, like, I cried because of her reaction to it. Jesus. That's happened before in various games and movies and shows and stuff, though.
Follows new life. So it is with the land.
Ugh.
And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy.
Oh. Shit.
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here.
Wow.
We'll sit among the blooms. And watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Yeah, he definitely did. I'm glad we had this scene.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm really glad we got this scene. Like, this is, like, such a meaningful, important scene. Because Varro's been with us since, like, really early in the first game.
When I can. But for now...
So we can actually sit with
I need to
Varro.
go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear.
Okay.
And I'll use it on a sunwing, and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
So we could just sit and take it all in. Hold on. If anything is worthy of getting a photo here, it's this. There we go. I just wanted, like, a really good angle on that. It's kind of reminiscent of, oh, I can't think of his name at the moment. Aloy's adoptive father. I can't think of his name right now. It's in the notebook, right? It's in the character bios. Rost. Yeah, because when Rost dies in the first game, it's like you can go visit his grave afterwards and just sit with him and everything. It's just... I'm glad that they did that for Varro as well. God, I can't imagine, like, I can't imagine what it would be like for his mother to find out that she's now lost 2 children. Like, she's tough. She's a badass, tough warrior, but she also is a mother. And although she wouldn't show it, you know, like, losing her daughter already hurt her a lot, so you know this is gonna do the same.
Did you see Katala's new arm? I never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape.
That is a happy thought.
Yeah, yeah. We could talk to her again here. I want to do... And Alva, too. I want to do that before we continue on. See what they want to talk about.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
It will,
Yes.
yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Good.
Okay. How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl.
Yeah, that would have really
But he
fucked
never
him
truly
up.
succumbed to despair.
He's
Guess
strong.
that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Yeah. Also, he doesn't show his despair in a super healthy way. We know this from the first game with his sister. He drinks his emotions. Like, he's not the best with handling that kind of shit.
We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Aaron and Katalo have fought them before, so...
I asked them to run us through some combat drills.
Okay, cool.
Aaron moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
Yeah.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
I believe you, too.
Let's hope we hit our targets.
Like, there's, like, different media out there where a character will say something like that, but when they're in the heat of the moment, they will go for revenge. I don't think she will. Zoe is very level-headed, and she's obviously mourned Varl. She, like, you know she's cried a lot. But she also is very, very smart and very well put together. I think she will be able to just do what needs to be done for the best.
You better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
She's gonna do what needs to be done, even if she wants revenge, and even if she struggles with it. She's not going to let that control her.
Didn't think you'd be back so soon.
I mean, I didn't technically leave yet.
Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Yeah.
Did she say why she saved you?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek.
Okay, why is it...
But you still... the higher the... I'd be careful.
Why did it act like I didn't do
fight.
that yet? I already did that dialogue. What the hell? That was weird. And yeah, that's already been gone, so that's not going to be restocked yet. Nothing more in here.
You know, we've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with
Katalo. Is there any upgrades we can take care of? We did a lot of upgrading last time I played. My last session. But it looks like all the stuff we're using now, we need some stuff for. Like Frostclaw sack webbing, Bellowback sack webbing, a lot of sack webbing. Like, there's also this other stuff here, but I'm not using it currently. So it's like, do I really need to upgrade it if I'm not going to be using it? And outfit upgrades, Tenakth Vindicator is what I'm wearing, but what am I actually... Hold on. Is that what I actually have, like, equipped, too? Yeah. Weapon stamina, valor surge... Yeah, okay, that makes sense for me. In terms of wearing, I think that's probably the best thing I would want to wear right now. I could upgrade that for sure. It looks like I have what I need for it. That'll give us our second weave slot as well with Stealth Tear. I probably won't keep Stealth Tear because I'm not a big stealth player, but we only have one Storm Cannon. We would need another one. I hate fighting Stormbirds. I do not want to fight a Stormbird. We haven't upgraded the Dragoon at all. Hold on, let's do this real quick. The Marauder, what is this one? Low health, melee power attack, melee damage. That's something that I would probably use a lot. So just upgrade that. Upgraded a second time. And we need green shine cluster. To knock the recon. No. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really need to upgrade any of the rest of these. Because it's like, even if I like... Even if I want to like wear them as my like visual outfit, it's like they're not things that I would like use. You know what I mean? I hate Clamberjaws. Carja Blazon is fully upgraded. That's fully upgraded. Carja Trader is not something I would need. This has melee damage. Oh, health melee. I think we're okay. Ammo crafting. I guess we could just get everything up to full. It's cheaper here than from our menu, right? So might as well take care of this real quick. Okay. Oh, wait, this is stuff we don't have. We're not using right now? Oh. Well, not going to spend all of that on that, then. Potion crafting, we're full on that. We can upgrade tripwire and trap pouch, which I just don't need to upgrade, so... Okay. So now we'll get the Sunwing one. Yeah, this is just no cost. It's just because of Gemini. And it's like these I just need to get more shit for. It's like I otherwise like have the ability to... Oh crap, what happened? Okay. OBS like stopped responding for a second there. It's like I just need to get like the stuff, and that means facing them.